Stardate 2259.6. Ask Spocko to give me a Vulcan neck pinch, just to see what it would feel like. Instead, he starts giving me a lecture on whatever, so I saluted and split. What a douchebag. Then I had an idea how to really screw him up, so I found him and said, "Mr. Spock, you know what you should do? You should get in touch with your inner child." And now he's doing that. He's in his cabin, he's mind-melding, this time with his inner child. He's screaming and crying, and Bones is trying to bring him out of it. Cool! Stardate 2259.9. Really pissed Jimbo off again, big time. This was Hall of Fame type stuff, I'm telling you. He and some of the others were out in a shuttlecraft on another one of their bonehead missions. I told Sulu I'd watch the bridge for him while he got a snack. Once he was gone, I turned on the tractor beam and caught Jimbo's ride in it. "Errand's over, baby." Towed his ass all over forever. You should have heard him howl. "I order you to desist. I order you to..." I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. Even put him up on the screen so all the red shirts could see him. What a show. I'll tell you, his eyes were bulging, veins in his neck popping out, spit flying. His skin looked purple. He was so hopping mad, he looked like one of those trafficking mullets in the rut season. It was great. Before I shut it down, I did a hairpin crack the whip maneuver, released the beam, and that shuttlecraft zipped off screen so fast I thought it might go back in time. I laughed so hard I thought I'd wet my uniform. When Jimbo beamed back aboard, man, absolutely no sense of humor about it at all. Accused me of negligence, insubordination, mutiny, BO, toe jam, and throwing him in the neutral zone. Yada yada, anything he could think of. Finally, he just ordered me off the bridge. Sulu winked at me on my way out. Cool beans. Stardate 2260.1. Here's something wiki to do. Wait till all the brass is occupied, which goes without saying. Then sneak into the transporter room, and you hit the switch only about halfway, jump into position, and you dematerialize, but you don't go anywhere. Shiver me timbers, baby. You've got to remember to hit the timer switch along with it. Then you come back after about 15 minutes. You forget to hit that timer switch, I don't know what the Mizak happens to you. Your atoms. But it's a huge rush to disintegrate like that for a while. Speaking of which, I kind of tripped up a little again. Okay, major. They were beaming a couple of honchos, ambassadors, or some of those ding-dong dildo cultural observers aboard from the big powwow on Alpha Hydrox. And I was playing with the deflector shields, just goofing around, and I accidentally threw full power to the shields just as this one guy was beaming aboard, and he bounced off, and he's like scattered in space now, vaporized into little bitty uncharged particles. I mean, like, the dude isn't coming back, not in this lifetime, not in one piece. He's space dust. And they were really PO'd at me, but hey, it was an accident. They said it could endanger the peace in that entire quadrant if it got out. So they did what any intelligent officers would do in that situation. They covered it up. Jimbo's good at that. I ought to know. They said the guy had simply disappeared in transit, which is sort of true. They blamed it on electromagnetic interference of unknown origin. Right. So for once the cowardly ass-biters saved my grip. Trouble is, they'll never let me forget it.